Welcome back to my starting over series. I was going to do some testing and not record it, but then I realised no, this is a starting over series, so I'm using some of these things, this software and stuff after almost 2 years. So if I have to remember how to use it. I should be recording that instead of doing dry runs and things. That's a bit of cheating, really. Alright, so what I've done is I want to get to the moon, even though my land is probably going to fail, but I want to get there anyway. Hang on, I'll just get rid of that. Sec. So we're in a circular orbit. 80 kilometers is good enough. Now, to do this sort of stuff, you could set out all your, look at where the moon is and guess where you got to put in your maneuver node to do the home and transfer and stuff like that. But I find that tedious, so I use MechJeb. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use MechJeb for this, and to get to a moon, it's got a couple of... See, these are the MechJeb stuff that's been unlocked so far. There's actually more than this, but MechJeb have decided that you've got to progress up the science tree before it'll science technology tree before it will unlock certain things. And fair enough, it doesn't give you all the advanced stuff straight away, is what I'm saying. We've got a there was something I was looking at, maneuver planner, right, that maneuver node editor. So I've got to find the one that'll get me to the moon, basically. That's what I'm doing. And I was looking right at something and it told me no, you can't use this, but I reckon you can use it. But okay, we've got maneuver planner. And it says advanced transfer to another planet straight away. Must select a target for the interplanetary transfer. So you think, okay, I'll do that. So the target is the moon. Select it, and it says use regular home and transfer function to intercept another body orbiting Kerbal. Whatever that is, a bit of editing that's gone astray there. So what the heck is that? Where's the regular home and transfer function? So that's what I'm looking for right now. I can't figure out where it is. I would have thought it was one of these ones. Attitude adjustment. Translatron? Let's have a quick look. Attitude adjustment. That seems a bit complicated. Not that one. Maneuver node editor. No. Scripting module's not going to be that. We've got smartass. I call it smartass. I think that's what they meant too. Smart ASS. Yeah, I know what that is. That's all right. So we may not even have it here. Translatron, not utilities. Maybe promising. A lot of complicated looking stuff. Nope, that doesn't look right either. Warp helper, nope. So it sounds like whatever this regular home and transfer thing is, it ain't been unlocked yet. Right, unless I'm missing it. I can't see where I'm missing it. Scripting module, no. Warp helper info, yeah, obviously I haven't unlocked it yet. And okay, I'll try again. I was hoping it would just ignore me and go and do it anyway. Oh, there we go. Well, what about that? Maybe it's one of these ones. Bi-impulsive? Oh, okay, that's just a smart ass name for a Hohmann transfer. Okay, that's what it looks like it meant. So okay, that's it. I found it. All right, where was that? Actually, I'll try that again. Try that again. Where was that? Okay, I must have been on the. Oh, I see what's happened. Pork chop selection. Oh, those guys. A return from a moon. Oh, that might be interesting. Transfer to another planet. Oh, okay. We seem to have a couple choices. All right, I'll go for the simplest choice, which is the bi-impulsive Hohmann transfer to target. Intercept only, no capture burn, impact flyby, meaning alright, it assumes that you want to go into a circular orbit around the target. Simple coplanar Hohmann transfer. Oh, that sounds exciting. Alright, we'll go for the simple one then. Fractional target. Create node. Well, let's see what it does for us first. I can get rid of that. I'll just create a node and have a look at it. Holy cow. Woohoo. Oh, it looks pretty good. Actually, that creating a node is a good idea, because you know why? You can go and check the how much fuel you'll need. 855, and I've got over 1700. Heaps. Okay, so let's we'll watch from this screen, eh? Actually, I should try to work out, just spend a couple minutes working out what it's doing. Oh my god, what a solution. Wow. Okay, it's going to okay, periapsis, which is awful, but I'd get in a lot closer than that, but can't argue with the software. Yeah, it's just doing a yeah, it's the way you normally do it. You go opposite the moon you're trying to get to. It's here at the moment. You go ahead of it. You fiddle around, try to find a solution using the maneuver node editor. That's a non-MechJeb way of doing it. It's coming up with a fairly traditional solution, even though it's calling it a fancy name. Okay, so there must be another. Obviously, it's setting up a flyby. It must go and then do this in 2 steps. Intercept only, no capture burn, so I assume it's going to do a capture burn. Alrighty, let's just go for it then. Okay. Execute next node. Cool. See what happens. Again, I'm if you haven't learned how to do this yourself first, I would not use MechJeb. I'd go and learn how to do it yourself. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a total mystery to you all the time. So do it the Kerbal Scott Manley way first. Learn how to do it using the stuff that comes with the game before you hit the mods. Otherwise, you'll just be confused all the time. and if you don't understand what's going on, you can't fix problems. It's it's a lot harder to fix problems, I should say. Oh, how are we going? We should be I should be monitoring this, eh? I'll let it do. Go off and make a cup of tea. Let it do all the work, eh? Might as well just hyper edit over to your planet and be quicker. All right, let's go. Okay, it'll do the burn. There we go. assume it will go and create another node. Maybe not. Alright. Okay. I don't quite know what's happened. I was just wondering, did I even take a checkpoint? Did I even take a save file if I needed one? I think I forgot, didn't I? Oh well. In case I have to revert. Load game. Yeah, I think I did. There's only one there. Oh, it's no big deal. I forget to do things all the time. Alright, let's see what it's doing for us. Okay, we've got a flyby at about 680 kilometers, which is terrible. God, any rookie can do better than that. Oh, never mind. It doesn't seem to be doing anything else. Okay. Maybe this function here only does the transfer and doesn't do the capture at the end. But I had that one unticked. Create node for the second node. No, I don't think that's right. All right, it's just getting us there. By the looks. Oh, yeah, that's wrong. Remove all nodes. I should have done that. I'm just curious if it might have gone and set up maybe oh, I'm curious about this now. At the optimal time. Oh, all these different options. Okay. Maybe that's why the periapsis is so useless. It tried to save some fuel or something like that. All right. I just wonder if I should start again, but that would require another launch, wouldn't it? I should have done that first. Yeah, I'll do that. That'll only take me a couple of minutes. Yeah, I'll do another launch. Yeah, I won't. Yeah, I'll revert the flight. Yeah. The good thing about setting up scripts and stuff is once you set them up, they're very easy to repeat. And I'll take a backup this time. I'll call it Kerbal circular orbit or something like that. Go off, have a cup of tea, come back. Is everything done, hopefully, or there'll be a smoking, or either everything's gone swimmingly, or there'll be a smoking crater in the ground. Oh, by the way, you can just I'm pretty sure yeah, you can just close it and open it again. Oops. Take out the screens. But I wrote all this nice instrumentation for reasons. So you don't have to look at it, you can just pull it off your screen. Or pretend you're flying. Hey, look, Ma, I'm so good at Kerbal. Do that too. Putt. Right. Must be the other stages down there crashing into the ocean. This one, in case you find that easier to read. We're in orbit. Okay, just actually I better shut this down, to be quite honest. I think I can control C it. Yeah, there you go. I think I made a change for it to keep running. It used to shut itself down automatically, but obviously you make one change, it has side effects. You've got to fix other things up, and never let a programmer tell you they can just fix up a system quickly. They're usually lying to themselves and a danger to everybody. Right, just visually check this orbit. Yeah, it looks sweet. Okay, I'll just what should I name this? Mun pre-launch. I'll call it Mun Kerbal circular orbit. Yep. Right. I mean, I only went to 80 kilometers because, you know, why waste fuel going out further? Like I said, it's better to keep all your burns as close to the gravity well as possible. It usually works out more optimal when you do that. Okay, so let's pick the target, which is the moon. Okay, MechJeb, maneuver planner. Yeah, I think that was the only. So I guess I'll leave that unticked and schedule the burn at the optimal time. We'll just leave that, but we've got all those other options. I'll let you investigate those yourself. It says create nodes. I was expecting it to create 2 nodes, not 1 node, but and it did not. Or did it? No, it just escapes out of the whole system. Okay, start again. Remove all nodes. At the optimal time. After a fixed time at an attitude. Let's we did that one. And create node. And it just it's exactly the same, isn't it? Just escapes out of the system. Maybe I'm thinking there's a function here that just doesn't exist. Remove all nodes. Oh, I see what it's saying. It's just, well, they're identical, aren't they? I can see what it's doing there. All right, no problem. Intercept only, no capture burn. What does that mean? The opposite. Looks the same, exactly the same to me. Oh, that's right. It's not even attempting to find. Oh, actually no. We're actually going to crash into the moon. Maybe that's what the problem is. It's a little bit confused. Remove all nodes. Take that one off. Create node. Yeah, we're actually going to hit the moon there. That's no good. All nodes. What else we got? Any other good? We should try to be doing this. Oh, it's already set at the optimal time, didn't it? Yeah, that is optimal. All right, what we'll do is we'll make a course. We'll head into the moon on a collision course, and then make a course change because we're going to be going pretty close anyway. Yeah, I thought it would be fancy and do the circularization, but obviously it doesn't. Just does this one arch here, this one curve here, or section, or whatever you want to call it. So let's just execute that one. I guess you can rack them up if you want to. I've would never trust it anyway. Give you something to look at, otherwise it's a bit dry. I just finished watching fellow's 7-hour KSP stream. I did fast forward through it. It was interesting to watch. He basically did 2 missions. He collected a lot more science. He was a lot better organised than I was. He went to the moon and he went to Minmus. And he built his rockets on screens. He's a very honest sort of person. He didn't speed it up like or had a voice sounding like a chipmunk, like some people do to make the videos a bit shorter. 7 hours, I mean, I didn't sit down for 7 hours. I just sort of, I could anticipate what was going to happen in a lot of stages. I just went and fast forwarded through bits and watched the other bits. So that was very, very entertaining. So yes, I admire people who have got the stamina to do that sort of thing for 7 hours. That's pretty incredible. Alright, yep, that's pretty good. Let's just take that off our screen. Let's just take a quick backup of this one too. We'll call it just mun transfer. Save that. How much time have I got? About 5 minutes. I think I can do this. I'll see. We want to do a course change, but the best place to do it, honestly, is after the encounter. So that's what I'm going to do. Basically, just like when I landed on Minmus, you do the transfer and then you get into a circular orbit and you try to make it as low as possible. And I know the moon has got some pretty high mountains, so let's make that 20 kilometers. Otherwise you tend to crash into things. Let's blow that up a bit. I can go a bit faster. Oop, maybe not that fast. Not much choice between them, is there? Just get through the point. Alrighty, wow, yeah, we are going to collide. How long we got? Hard to say, really. Hard to say. So what does our little maneuver planner give us? Hopefully it gives us a circular orbit thingy. Circularize. Let's see. I assume it will assume the SOE that we're in. Sphere of influence. Okay, create node. Oh. Warning. Hyperbolic, yeah. I agree with you there. Maybe I have to do this manually. Have we got anything to unhyperbolic an orbit? Change, fine tune, match planes, match velocities, return from moon, transfer to another planet. What about change both? Okay, see if it can figure that out. Make it 20 kilometers. See if it comes up with a solution. Otherwise, I'm going to do this manually, I think. New apocalypse cannot be lower than the what? Oh my god, it's flipped out, hasn't it? Cannot be lower than the altitude of the burn. Foo. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Alright, I'm going to do this manually. How are we going? How's that? Gives us, yeah, plenty of time to work it out. Alright, so looking at this geometry, we sort of want to go off to one side, so that's the first thing you think about is the blue ones there. They let you sort of broaden an orbit. So let's just pull one and see what happens. Okay, we went out that way. We go in, we can go that way. That one looks a bit more promising, doesn't it? Not using up too much fuel. That one all that way. What do you reckon? Oh, they're both pretty similar actually. That at least gets us out of the collision first. Well, we might as well get down to 20 kilometers then. Go for broke. A little bit too close. Just a bit, a tad close. Yeah, I think 15 might be shaving it a bit. That'll do. 20k. We're gonna. How much fuel we got? Oh, damn. We've almost used up all our fuel. Only 160. I don't think we've even got enough to get into orbit. Anyway, let's see how far we get. Because we're still. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? How on earth did I get out to Minmus then? That orbit I did direct from the surface must have been absolutely magical. I seem to be having no ends of trouble duplicating it the way I'm supposed to. Yeah, I used up a lot more fuel than I would have thought. Wow. I've got a bit of fuel in the lander, but I need that to land and take off again. Sounds like I'm already screwed. Oh, not to worry, not to worry. Let's just do it anyway and see what happens. This is the Kerbal way. Alright, switch SAS on. Line up maneuver node. Take a quick save. Alright. Do all that before you do your warping. Okay. Those buttons. 2 buttons there. Probably take it down to about yeah, that's enough. Just watch the screen, keep my eyes on that screen. Yeah, it seems to be doing what I expected it, so I'll put my eyes back down on the gauge again. Can't look everywhere. Okay. We've oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Quite happy with that. 20 kilometers. Now. We're just going to whiz around and end up in a horrible orbit around Kerbal that's not useful to anybody. So at periapsis we want to make another change. And we're rapidly running out of fuel. We've got about 83 left in this stage. Let's just see what solution MechJeb gives us. Maneuver planner. Probably change Apple apps at the next periaps. Yep, and make it 20 kilometers. Let's see if it comes up with a solution. Create node. Oh. Cannot be low. Oh, okay. Let's just yeah, it's just been fussy. Try that. Okay, it did it. 271 meters a second, so we're screwed. Okay, I'm gonna have to work out what I did wrong. I used up a lot more fuel than I would have thought. Either way, next rocket's gonna have a lot more fuel in it. Obviously, I don't. I'll probably burn up most of what's. It'll probably work. I'll burn up most of what's in the lander. And I'll be able to get some science and transmit it back, but I won't be able to return by the looks. Alright, no problem. No problem. No worries. Okay. And it even goes and executes the node for you, I think. Well, how to create. Yeah, there you go. Actually, how much fuel we got? We got some. Alright, yeah, we're going to deplete that, so it will do a staging, so it might not work out exactly the way we planned, because when you stage in the middle of a maneuver, it's kind of a little bit wonky if you think about it for 2 seconds. Alright, let's go. If it crashes, it crashes. I didn't even bother to take a quick save. So where are we going? Where's the mun? Oh, there we go. So here we go. Do we crash? Do we get into an orbit? What happens? Let's go and have a look. Whee! Oh. Oh. Okay. What just happened? We ran out of fuel and didn't stage. I got to stage it. Sorry. I forgot about that. Didn't stage for me automatically. Alrighty. So I assume we're in a nice little orbit. 17 and 23. Well, it's a bit rough, but you know, hey, it was the pilot this time that let the automatic systems down. Just check the orbit to make sure it doesn't go through any mountains, because you've got enough time to make it a bit bigger before you crash into something. All looks pretty good, doesn't intersect the ground anywhere. That's always a good sign. And I've already gone 10 minutes over, so I'd say my options, yeah, I probably won't even be able to land, you know. So alright, I'll end up here, and then I'll see how MechJeb, if they've updated their cell side burn code yet. I don't think it was quite working last time I tried it. Catch you next episode.